guys, this is Kristen with Collision Hub, and we are back on the SEMA show floor 2011 in Las Vegas. And one of the things we like to do on the website is to bring you some tools and equipment that makes your life easier in the shop, or even if you're just estimating or adjusting. One of the basic things you can do is make sure that you get your repair plan, all of your information right the first time. And that starts with the VIN, getting the right information. And Audatex is a great tool that they've got here at SEMA that they're showing that helps you get all of the right data, accessory, options right the first time. Thanks for taking some time. You got a busy booth here.
Yes, we do, and it's kind of exciting because we've got the first ability to actually pull down all 17-digit of RPO data with some of the vehicle manufacturers, and hoping to leverage that into bringing all of that in, so that we can get absolutely correct information for parts ordering and estimating.
It's just so critical. I think sometimes we forget all of the options that are there and how it affects really every part on the vehicle, and then also maybe, unfortunately, if we're looking at that total loss settlement situation, getting it right the first time and keeping that customer confidence.
Exactly.
So let's go through a little bit, show us how it works.
Okay. What we're going to do essentially right now is that the current version of what we've got out is leveraging our European associations. So we're pulling down information from BMW, Mercedes, Smart, Mini, Volkswagen, and Audi. And essentially we can go into the system and select a vehicle, and then we're going to actually log into our servers in Europe, and that server will actually log then directly into the manufacturer and pull the information down. Load all the optioning. In the case of like BMW, we can get down to rain sensing windshield wipers and heated steering wheels.
Right. So now are we just pulling out, a lot of times we think about, I guess what I would say generic VIN, like the J means an 8-cylinder versus a 6-cylinder, but you guys are actually tapping into that build order for that car.
Correct. Yes, we're pulling the full RPO, or the build sheet stuff. So if you were dealing with the General Motors and you opened the trunk and looked at the build plate, that's the information level we're getting.
Wow.
So all of that information does it. It's very quick and very simple. Putting in the VIN on the system, clicking the Auto VIN button, it'll ask you if you wish to decode, and at this point in time it's actually logging into the manufacturer and pulling the information down and loading everything right down to the option code, the package codes. You can see how quick it pulled it down. The information is pulled up. We can look at the option code tables on it. These packages that are in bold pulled down that were not ordered on the vehicle as far as standard with the trim level, but it pulls down all the information and populates it. So when we load the vehicle file in Audatex, our vehicle-specific option-driven database will load the correct vehicle file and parts.
Wow, so it's going to weed out the parts I don't need to see, making my estimate flow go a lot faster.
Exactly. Right parts first time, that's the goal of what we're trying to do. It also means that if this vehicle does come up as a total loss, or I need a valuation on it to determine whether it's a repairable vehicle or not, I'm going to have the accurate information. I'm not going to have an over and under valuation problem if it's re-inspected. That's the goal.
That's a great tool. I think sometimes when we get close on those, we kind of looked at it as almost like gambling, plus or minus 500, and we were trying to figure out whether we rolled with it. But being able to get exact data on the options makes me really make a smart decision. Do I move forward with the repair, or do I call it quits?
Exactly, and that's part of the thing. With more and more total losses coming today in the marketplace, with the sophistication of the cars, this is really going to be critical. And as we move to the next generation with more and more electronics on them, this is going to absolutely allow us to get to the correct computers for the rollover stability controls, for the self-parks, for all of those types of things.
Right. What really excites me is, I know we think about this industry, and we're seeing it here, kind of the globalization of the auto industry. We're really pulling it down to a uniform platform, and we're pulling over a lot of those European platforms, and nobody knows about estimating the European models better than Audatex does. So
Correct.
Having your knowledge and history and experience and having that brought to us here for estimating is just really exciting.
And we're hoping in the very near future to have more and more of the domestics and Asians cars coming online with us as well. We have those partnerships with those manufacturers in Europe, and we're leveraging those relationships to hopefully bring more.
Well, that's just super exciting. If some shops or some of the insurers on the site want to know some more information about the product, where should they go?
They could go to our website. They can contact any one of their local salespeople. You can go to www.audatex.us, and you can go right into our website and pull the information out.
Well, guys, I know a lot of us out there, we're looking at certain KPIs, and sometimes one of the KPIs you're given is the selection of the correct options and evaluating the vehicles properly and getting the estimate right the first time. And it's so critical to your repair plan to stop those delays and get the vehicles through faster. More throughputs, more dollars in the shop. So be sure to go on the website, take a look at the product, ask it for a demo. I'm sure that you guys would be happy to send somebody out to meet with them.
We can, and we can actually do either come out and visit, or we can actually do a remote demo if somebody wants to see it right on the spot. we can actually log in and do a remote demo meeting with them.
Well, seamless and instantaneous, so you can't ask for anything better than that. So I appreciate it. There's a line. Great. I think everybody wants my spot here to take a look and play with it. So be sure and go visit them on the website. Stay tuned. We'll be back a little bit later from SEMA as we close out the show, bring you some new and exciting products that are going to help you get to your best in 2012. Thanks.